and ecosystems which are at varying degrees of innovation and digitization. We have to have a mindset of fail fast and then move on. This resource constant today is not money to the next level. That's the biggest challenge, and I don't think there is sufficient supply even globally to fill that void.
And under your leadership, we are pursuing a technology-led digital transformation agenda. As you mentioned, we are on a journey. This entire digital transformation is a journey, and we are trending to the digital agenda. Indeed, as a bank, as we've been doing for the last 125 years, we are here for partnerships, we are here for innovation, and overall, we are here for good. Thank you.
Thank you, and have a great two-day session, and here to...
Indeed, as a bank, we are here for innovation, we are here for partnerships, and we are here for good.
Thank you, Ashidua. Usually when you say thank you, that's the end of marketing here at SC Ghana PLC, speaking to the CEO for Africa and Middle East. Now, this is important because this is a global event, and we know that post-COVID, it's become the norm for conferencing. So we've had panelists from Singapore, we have people in the Middle East, somebody in Liberia. This is the new norm, and we are grateful to SC for facilitating this. Now, we want to now take a speech from a man who's quite key. We got hints of that from his first deputy who joined the panel, giving us an idea of the support the regulator has for this digital economy. But I want to respectfully now invite the governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, to bring us his remarks. I think you can do better. Put your hands together.
Thank you very much, Bernard. Your Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Emmanuel Kuma, Board Chairman, Standard Chartered Bank, Ghana, PLC, Mrs. Mansanete. Thank you for the invitation to be part of today's event, which commemorates 125 years. The story of Standard Chartered cannot be told without the mention of the bank's significant contribution. With commitment to strong banking principles and good corporate governance practices, Standard Chartered has maintained its position as a top-tier bank in terms of assets and deposits within the banking sector. It is therefore my pleasure to share in the 125-year-old this Digital Banking Summit and FinTech Festival once again positions Standard as a trailblazer with the foresight and preparedness towards the next generation of banking models. Based on the chosen theme of shaping the next phase of Ghana's financial technology landscape for the 21st century, I will focus my remarks on the foundations that have been laid in terms of the infrastructure and the regulatory frameworks to support and strengthen Ghana's financial digitization agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, banking in Ghana has significantly changed from the last quarter of the 19th century when Standard Chartered first opened its doors to customers more than a century in operations. Digitization of bank accounts has enabled customers to conduct financial services via online platforms in a seamless manner without stepping foot in the banking hall. The positive aspect of these is the broad acceptability of these technology-driven financial services due to their convenience, efficiency, and affordability. This has also instigated innovative digital financial products by banks and the fintech firms to further enforce well-thought-out and carefully crafted reforms and policies spearheaded by the Bank of Ghana over the past 2 decades. After a series of strategic policy papers, the bank facilitated the passage of the Payment Systems Act 2003, that is Act 662. With this law, a real-time gross settlement system, which is the Ghana Interbank Settlement System, was implemented. This infrastructure significantly improved the efficient forms, carried out in line with Act 662, paved the way for the establishment of the Ghana Interbank Payment and Settlement Systems in May 2007. Since then, GIPS has rapidly transformed the payment ecosystem through the implementation of interoperable interbank retail payment systems, including electronic check clearing, automated clearinghouse for direct debit and credit funds transfer, instant payment, GH-Link card, and mobile money interoperability. These systems, in addition to complementary systems by banks, have facilitated straight-through processing of payments transactions swiftly and efficiently. The next step was to strengthen the regulatory framework so as to diffuse the benefits from the improved interbank systems to the wider society and tackle financial exclusion in a practicable and affordable manner. This led to the issuance of the branchless banking guidelines companies. A further review of the branchless guidelines led to the electronic money issuers and agents guideline, and provided the needed boost to the expansion of mobile money operations and set the stage for financial technology in Ghana. Digital financial products and services on the back of mobile money operations. Despite their growing issuers, this brought up the need for a regulatory overhaul to better harness the potential of fintechs with regulations and policies and guidelines led to the passage of the Payments and Services Act 2019, that is Act 987. Among others, the Act 987 has created a conducive environment for inclusive and competitive delivery of data to provide digital financial services permissible under their license types. The Act also introduced a tiered licensing regime, with each regime has provided scope for fintechs of varying sizes to participate in the ecosystem. Regulatory and supervisory frameworks underpinning Ghana's payment systems has enhanced the financial digitization process of acceptability of digital products and services. Issues of cybercrime, scams, phishing, data and privacy breaches, digital illiteracy, and other services. In view of this, the bank has issued directives, regulations, policies, and guidelines on cybersecurity to assist market players deal with such threats. It is important to note that the burden of security awareness is not only on market players, in addition and supervision as well. Therefore, discussions on creating an enabling environment for financial sector digitization in the supervision of digital financial services due to their dependence on digital technology, high frequency and dense data, fast transactions, complex and evolving, and supervision of digital financial services, and reduce the burden of reporting for regulated entity, and improve analysis of prudential and other regulatory returns. A complementary supervisory intelligence tool that accepts granular data which are analyzed for an additional chatbot project, which is an automated consumer complaints management system, is also in the offing and will help address market conduct concerns. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important that regulations keep abreast with the rapid changes in the system without stifling innovation. The bank has adopted the regulatory and innovation sandbox approach to deal with these business models and supportive technologies in a controlled environment for possible market rollout. As a nurturing arena, the regulatory and innovation sandbox will ensure that the system's ecosystem remains relevant and resilient to better serve the changing needs of society. Bank digital currency within the framework of the Financial Digitization Program. Subsequently, Messrs. Jeseki and Devrient, the digital currency. This project presents a unique opportunity to design a technological representation of a fiat currency that will drive the financial sector digitization further. Let me emphasize that the path ahead for all stakeholders is to be in a state of preparedness to collaborate and adopt the rapid changes that are occurring through financial digitization. As regulators, confidence, and trust in the ecosystem. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ernest Addison. This is still the Standard Chartered Digital Banking Innovation and FinTech Festival. It's a hybrid event. Thank you for staying with us on radio. Thank you for staying with us on social media and on all the other platforms. We have a few more interactions to go. In character with the global nature of this event, we have another quick conversation for you as we build up to the Vice President. Now, we have another quick interview. This time is with Alex Manson, lead innovation and promote intrapreneurship across the Standard Chartered Group. And in this conversation, he sits down with our business planning manager at Standard Chartered Bank, Samuel Pipra, to discuss how innovation is taking center stage in banking.